Hello and welcome, guys. I'm here again. This is me, Umer Khan, and we'll be talking live throughout this match of T10. It's the first semi-final between Maratha Arabians and Kerala Kings, and so far it has been a very interesting game because the match started off with Maratha Arabians batting, and they were 31 for 6 at one stage. They did really well to end up with 97 in the end, and they managed to score 66 runs in the last 5 overs. And it was DJ Bravo who showed some of his heroics to do the thing. So now the Kerala Kings are chasing. The target is 98, and right now they're 26 for 1. It's the second over. Owen Morgan and Paul Sterling are on the crease, and we'll be talking through this game throughout. And if you have any questions regarding the match or anything, you can surely ask. We'll be discussing this league as well as the match throughout live. So the next ball, it's a very well hit boundary. Mohammad Sami was the bowler. The ball was outside off stump. Owen Morgan got room, and he just make room, and he sliced it between point and a gully for a 4. So Kerala Kings now 30 for 1. It's the second over, 68 more runs to get off 50 balls. So things are going really good right now for Kerala Kings. Let's see how it goes as the game progresses. We'll be talking through this match, and you can also subscribe to my channel for further matches and everything. You can also ask me if anything, any question if you wish to regarding the match, of course. So we'll be talking through it. I'll just turn on the commentary as well for you guys, so that you can know. So far this over, 3 boundaries have came for Kerala Kings. There were 6, 2 fours, and Mohammad Sami is now running in. And this time around the ball was full, and what a shot by Owen Morgan, over long on for 6. And the score is just climbing and climbing after 2 overs. Kerala Kings are 40 for 1, chasing 98. Let me remind you, this is the semi-final, and the winner will reach the final. All the semi-finals and finals will be played today. So far, Maratha, they played out of the skin in the last 5 overs to manage a score like 98. But in this T10 league, we've seen that the team chasing has got the better advantage. Mostly, even if the target is 125 or 130, we've seen team chase 130 as well. So here it's a pressure game. 98 is the target, but in the first 2 overs, Kerala Kings have got the better of the Maratha Arabians. So far in 2 overs, they're 40 so far, with a loss of 1 wicket. Owen Morgan is striking the ball really well. The previous over was a gold mine for the Kerala Kings, and especially now the situation is 58 runs to get of 48 balls. So things have became very easy for Kerala Kings right now. So now the start of the 3rd over. This time around, Mohammad Amir is running in, and the only way Maratha Arabians can win this game is by getting quick wickets. But for now, the way Owen Morgan is striking the ball, I doubt it that they'll be able to get any wickets, because Morgan is batting on 23 of just 7 balls, whereas on the other hand, Paul Sterling is giving him company. So far, he hasn't gotten off yet, but the situation is now very easy. 57 more runs to get, 47 balls remaining, chasing 98, already 41 for 1 in the 3rd over in a semi-final. So I think that Kerala Kings will be the first team to reach the finals of this inaugural T10 league. So let's see how it goes. I'll be talking you through throughout the game, and let's see what the next ball brings in. So it's Mohammad Amir running in again. Owen Morgan is on strike, and just we'll wait so we can see what happens on the very next ball. The required rate, where as I see so far, is under 8 now. And Owen Morgan is, I believe, appeal. There was a strong appeal. Muhammad Amir was convinced that he got his man, but the umpire is unmoved. Amir seems disappointed, but in the end, it's just a dot ball. Owen Morgan survives, so still 57 runs to get, 46 balls remaining. Let's see how it goes. So far, it has been Kerala Kings all the way. Maratha did well to come back in this game, but they were unable to do much damage. And since the first 2 overs were in complete favor of the Kerala Kings, so far it's all Kerala Kings all the way. So this is the third over. Muhammad Amir is running in. Owen Morgan is on strike. And now let's see how it goes. Because the required rate initially was 9.8, which has now climbed down under 8 thanks to the first 2 overs. They scored at 20 runs an over. They scored 40 runs in the first 2 overs. And now it's all very easy. Now what all that Kerala Kings need to do is they just have to rotate strike. They just have to hang in there. They don't need to do anything silly and just nudge it around, look for the odd boundary, and they'll be easily reaching the final if they don't do anything silly from here on. So let's see how it goes. Definitely we'll be talking you through. It's 56 more runs to get, 45 balls remaining. Amir running in. This time it was outside off stump, beautifully played by Paul Sterling. Another boundary to Kerala Kings, the first one for Paul Sterling. This is the 217th for in this inaugural T10 league, and more importantly, with this boundary, the dreams of Maratha Arabians to qualify for the finals are shattering. So now it's 46 for 1. Kerala Kings chasing 98, so they need just 52 more runs, and there's plenty of overs remaining. Amir once again running. This time it was a short ball and Paul Sterling just decided to let it go. So no harm done. It was a dot ball in the end. And right after this game, there's the second semi-final. Pakhtuns will be in action, and Pakhtuns already has been a very smart team throughout this match. Bengal Tigers and Team Sri Lanka are the two teams that have been knocked out of this tournament. There was a 5th place game that was played yesterday where Bengal Tigers won the game. Sri Lankan team were 6th in this tournament out of the 6 teams, whereas if we talk about the Bengal Tigers, that was captained by Sarfaraz Ahmed, they ended up on the 5th spot. So the next game would be Pakhtuns versus Punjabi Legends. So all Pakistani teams, basically majorly the most players in that team are Pakistanis. So whereas in one team you can see Shahid Afridi doing the captain thing, and the other end you can see Shoaib Malik in action. So another action-packed game is coming up, but we're still here live with this game, and let's see how things goes. So far it's all been Kerala Kings all the way, but let's see how it goes. This is the first T10 and there were mixed reviews regarding this tournament, but with time I think this is the future. It's very entertaining, it's very dramatic as well, because you never know, chasing score down in 10 overs, what can happen if you lose 2 quick wickets or something like that happens. So it's really interesting, this T10 league, and I really believe that in the future many things will be linked with this T10 cricket. So after the wicket, it's like 7 overs remaining now of 42 balls, 48 more runs to get for Kerala Kings. Owen Morgan is on strike, batting on 24, whereas he's accompanied with Paul Sterling, who's from Ireland. In fact, Owen Morgan is also Irish, so both Irishmen are on the crease, and they're batting beautifully so far. It's 50 for 1. Kerala Kings. This is the 4th over going on, and the whole hard work has been done in the initial 3 overs, because it's a semi-final, it's a pressure game. where you know, anything where if the required weight goes above 10, you can feel the pressure. But over here, thanks to Owen Morgan, in the first 3 overs they were able to reach 50, and that means they just require now 47 more runs. They've got plenty of overs. The required rate is now almost 7 now, in where it was initially 9.8. That was a bit of a tough task, keeping in mind that it was a pressure game. But now, as we can see, things are all easy for Kerala Kings. Boundaries are coming easy, and this is not a boundary, a single taken. It was a full toss down the leg. Dwayne Bravo is the bowler, whereas Paul Sterling and Owen Morgan are at the crease. Score ticking down. It's 52 for 1. Kerala Kings chasing Maratha Arabians 98 in the first semi-final of this inaugural T10 league. And we'll be talking you through this game. If you have any questions regarding the match or league, you can ask us, and we can just answer your question instantly. Because I thought of starting off a social commentary kind of a thing, where people who cannot look at the live match, they can, you know, have a live discussion on this cricket game. So this is what I started. So it's 38 balls remaining, 46 more runs to get. The required rate is very simple now. Dwayne Bravo is the bowler. This is the 4th over, 5th ball coming up of the 4th over, and it was a full ball, and no harm done. A dot ball, but I don't think that any dot ball will harm Kerala Kings right now, especially after the start. They scored 50 runs in the initial 3 overs, chasing 98 that was set by Maratha Arabian. Let me give you a quick summary of the Maratha Arabians innings, where Maratha Arabians lost their way. Initially they were 31 for 6 initially in 5 overs, and then Dwayne Bravo and Imad Wasim did the damage. They fought back, and in the end they managed to score 97 runs for Maratha Arabians. 98 is the target, but I believe that Kerala Kings are way above the required rate right now, especially after getting 40 runs in the initial 2 overs. I believe it's quite easy. From here on, all they have to do is nudge around and just not do anything silly, because currently the required rate is almost 7 runs an over, and in a T10 game where you have 9 wickets remaining, I don't think that a required rate of 7 would be of any problem here for the Kerala Kings. So it's 53 for 1 after 4 overs. The previous over was a good one for Maratha Arabians, only 3 runs coming off it, but now it's 45 more runs to get of 36 balls. And let's see who's running in for the 5th over. Maratha Arabians had a good tournament so far, but here it's just do or die situation. It's a knockout game where winner gets to reach the final, and the team who loses will go back home. So let's see who will it be. For me, I think it's Kerala Kings all the way for today. For this game, because we have 2 more matches coming up. We have Pakhtuns versus the Punjabi Legends coming up right after this game. Whereas there's the final, and winner of this match and the winner of Pakhtuns and Punjabi Legends will be playing the final. For me, I believe Kerala Kings will easily get this game. When Morgan is on strike, so there's a change in bowling now. The 5th over is now functional in this game. 45 more runs to get, 35 balls remaining. Let's see how it goes from here on. I'll repeat, if you have any questions regarding the game, you can of course ask, or if there's anything you want to know, you can just message me, and I can make a short video for that as well. So this time it was a short ball, and a very unorthodox kind of a shot, over covers for 6. What a shot by Owen Morgan, and what an innings he's playing. He's playing on 32 now, and what a quick time. He scored this 32 this time around. He just came down dancing on the track and hit the ball over covers for 6. It was an inside unorthodox kind of a shot, just like as if he's slapping anyone, and what a shot it was. Even the bowler is in shock at what happened to him. Owen Morgan just looking at the ball, trying to praise himself. Zahoor is the bowler. He's running in again, seems a bit disappointed after that brilliant shot. This time it was a full ball, nudged down towards the long leg region for a single that makes the score 60 for 1 for Kerala Kings, chasing 98. So just 38 more runs required. The required rate is under 7 now, and that is very easy now for Kerala Kings. All they have to do is just keep on going and not do anything silly right here. So we'll be talking you through this game, and let's see how it progresses. For me, I believe Kerala Kings will be chasing this game sooner or later, but I believe that they'll be doing it within like 8 overs, I guess. Well, let's see how thing goes. So another ball coming up. This is the fourth ball of the fifth over. This time it was a short ball, couldn't connect, but in the end they managed to steal a single. So score now ticking 61 for 1 Kerala Kings. 37 more runs to get, 32 balls remaining. Things going really good for Kerala Kings so far. And let's see how things goes from here on. Alright, next ball coming up. It was a full ball and driven right behind the bowler, and 4 more to Owen Morgan. What a boundary. Now 33 more runs to get for Kerala Kings. Let me just post it on Facebook as well, so that more people can join in to our discussion. If you have any questions, you can always ask, so we can discuss on that. It's Maratha Arabians versus Kerala Kings. So it has been a one-sided match so far, although there was a bit of fight back seen by Maratha Arabians, but Kerala Kings were way too good today. So it's the strategic timeout. After 5 overs, they're 66 for 1, and let's see how it goes. So far this league, the 2 teams that already has been knocked out of this tournament are the team Sri Lanka and Bengal Tigers. They played for the 5th spot yesterday, where Bengal Tigers won the game, and now we're going through the first semi-final, which I believe Maratha Arabians will easily go through it and become the first team to reach the finals. After this, Pakhtuns will be playing against the Punjabi legends. It will be Boom Boom Afridi versus Shoaib Malik. So in this inaugural T10 league, there is plenty of action remaining. It is the final day of this league, and there are 2 semi-finals and a final to be played today. One semi-final is almost through, and the second semi-final will be played shortly. It's Maratha Arabians versus Kerala Kings, who has been the better team today. So let's see how it goes. So if you look at the game today so far, I'll be giving you a quick summary of what happened today. As I said before, it was 31 for 6 Maratha Arabians. It was a very good start from the Kerala Kings fast bowlers, especially Sohail Tanveer and Wahab Riaz. They bowled really well to restrict the team, and bowled really well. So chasing 98 after 5 overs, there's 66 for 1 Maratha Arabians. And if we go through the summary of this match so far, Maratha Arabians, they were 31 for 6 at one stage, and then Dwayne Bravo did the recovery, where Dwayne Bravo played a little cameo. He hit few sixes. Karen Pollard got some beating, and after that they managed 97 in the end. 98 was the target, but it was not that effective. And there was a little cameo by Imad Wasim, who contributed with 18 runs, and then Mohammad Sami chipped in with 13 in the end. Sohail Tanveer was the pick of the bowlers for Maratha Arabians. In fact, Kerala Kings, he got 3 wickets for Kerala Kings, Sohail Tanveer, whereas Liam Plunkett and Riyad Amrit, they both got 2 wickets each. In return, Chadwick Walton was out early thanks to Imad Wasim, who got him cleaned up. And now Paul Sterling and Owen Morgan has taken this partnership beyond. They have the stand is already 50 runs, and they require 31 more runs of 29 deliveries. This time it was an appeal for LBW. Empire was unmoved, so they were able to steal a leg bye. So now 30 more runs required. Let's see how it goes. This time around, I don't think that they have crossed the difficult path. Dwayne Bravo was really excited for this, but looking at the replay, I think it was a bit outside off stump. Owen Morgan batting on 38, captain leading from the front. It's 68 for 1, 6th over play is going on. At the same stage, Maratha Arabians were 45 for 6. And this time another slower full delivery. Owen Morgan decided to just block it, and it was a dot ball, a crucial dot ball, but the required rate is just 6 runs. They have 9 wickets remaining, Kerala Kings. So I don't think dot ball will damage right now for Kerala Kings. It was way outside off stump. We can just see it in the replay. So 30 more runs to get of 27 balls. Another full slower delivery, this time played towards the cover side. Another dot ball. So Kerala Kings and Owen Morgan both are very comfortable playing dot balls right now, because they know they have the firepower. They've done the hard work. The required rate is under control. They have 9 wickets remaining. Kerala Kings chasing 98 here in the first semi-final against Maratha Arabians. So 30 more runs to get. This time another full delivery, quick single taken shy at the stumps, and there's a direct hit. The umpire is thinking of going to the third umpire, and yes, he does. It's referred to the third umpire. Now let's see what the third umpire says. Owen Morgan so far has batted beautifully. He scored 38, and it was a very casual approach by Owen Morgan. Looks tight. He's on the line when the ball has hit the stumps. I think he's made it. So Owen Morgan is safe. Another run added to the Kerala Kings total. They're now 69 for 1. 29 more runs required of just 25 balls. So required rate is under control, and as the game progresses, it feels as if who won? No one has won yet, but Maratha Arabians has set a target of 98, and Kerala Kings are 69 for 1 right now. It's the 6th over going on. After that, there's 4 more overs to go, and 28 runs are required. So things are going good for Kerala Kings, and this time around, right over the head of the bowler, right in front of the side screen. We have to look for the signal of the umpire. I believe it's a 4. and 4 more runs here for Kerala Kings. Yes, it just bounced right before the boundary. Yes, it's 4 more runs for Kerala Kings. So the required rate is way under control, and with these boundaries, things are getting way easier for the Kerala Kings. Well, both these Irishmen has played really well. They have a long history. Owen Morgan, Paul Sterling playing together. In fact, in the 2007 World Cup, where Ireland knocked out Pakistan, Owen Morgan played a very crucial role in that as well. And now he's the captain of England. And now he's batting with his former teammate, Paul Sterling. They've played really well so far, chasing 98. They've progressed really well. They scored 73 runs so far in 6 overs. 24 balls remaining and 25 more runs to get here for Kerala Kings. Paul Sterling batting on 14, whereas Owen Morgan has done the damage. He scored 39 so far of 23 balls, including 3 fours and 3 sixes. And now 23 more runs to get of 23 balls. There's some really disappointed faces in the Maratha Arabians dugout right now. Mohammad Amir is the bowler who's bowling. They're still fighting, and it's a funny game, cricket. You never know if you get quick wickets and suddenly you jump off to the last over requiring 8 runs. Some magic happens. Things can happen, but for now it's all the way Kerala Kings. So another single added to the total. 76 for 1 now Kerala Kings. 22 runs required of 22 balls. This is the first semi-final of the inaugural T10 League, played between Maratha Arabians and Kerala Kings, where I believe Maratha Arabians will be knocked out sooner or later, because Kerala Kings have been the much better team today. Let's see how it goes. If you have any questions regarding the match or tournament, you can ask me. No issues about that. So 22 runs to get, 22 balls remaining. Owen Morgan batting beautifully on 41 of just 25 deliveries. Paul Sterling batting on 14. Full ball this time around. He made room and nudged it towards the long leg area. Paul Sterling got another run. He moves to 15 now. 77 for 1 Kerala Kings. This is the 7th over going on. 21 more runs to get of 21 balls. And right after this, Pakhtuns will be playing against Punjabi Legends in the second semi-final. This is the inaugural T10 League. Owen Morgan on strike. Mohammad Amir running in. This time it was a short ball outside off stump, and Morgan slapped it right behind the bowler for 4 more runs. So Morgan blazes away to now 45, and with this 4 they've reached even closer to a victory and to reach the finals right now. When Morgan has played a captain knock throughout, he has been a flawless batsman. 81 for 1 right now. Kerala Kings is the 7th over. Another short ball this time around. He edged it over the head of the keeper for 6 more runs. And how disappointing it is for a fast bowler to see an edge flying off towards the boundary for a 6. So now 88 for 1. Kerala Kings, they need just 10 more runs of 20 balls. Owen Morgan reaches his half century. 51 not out of just 27 balls, including 4 fours and 4 sixes, with a strike rate of 188. What an innings played by Owen Morgan, especially keeping in mind that this was the semi-final. So things are going great, and insult to injury, it's a no ball, and free hit is called. Amir is a bit confused. He wants to check with the umpire whether he stepped or not, but in the replay it shows he was clearly outside the line. So Amir running again. This is a free hit, and it was a wide ball outside off stump and a wide given by the umpire. So the free hit remains. The ball will be bowled again. Morgan batting on 51, 89 for 1. Kerala Kings in the 7th over right now. Now we'll be talking you through this match, although there's just a little bit of match remaining, just 9 more runs to get of 20 balls. Free hit is there, and I'm running, and this time was outside off stump and caught at covers, but no damage done because it was a free hit. So in the end it's just a dot ball. 9 more runs required of 19 balls. This is the first semi-final played between Maratha Arabians and Kerala Kings. 9 more runs required. This time full ball and a single taken. They're looking for 2, but in the end decided against it. So 8 runs to get of the final 3 overs of this first semi-final of the inaugural T10 League played between Kerala Kings and Maratha Arabians. Excuse me for that. So far this tournament has been great. I absolutely enjoyed it. It was very thrilling. It was very entertaining. We saw bowlers trying some new varieties. We saw batsmen going all guns blazing. And I believe that after this T10 League, we'll be seeing some extraordinary changes in the 2020 format as well, because where the players can reach 120, 130 with a loss of 1 wicket, 2 wickets in 10 overs, I believe they can go full guns blazing in 20 overs as well. So format is getting quicker and quicker, it's getting faster and faster, and it's really brutal for the bowlers, of course. But bowling in T10 League, I believe bowlers will get polished as well, their skills will get better as well. So Zahoor is bowling the 8th over. Kerala Kings 90 for 1. This is the 8th over of the first semi-final played between Maratha Arabians and Kerala Kings. It was a full delivery and beautiful shot, but only managed to get 1 run. Owen Morgan moves to 53 now. 91 for 1 Kerala Kings, and 17 balls are remaining. So it's just a matter of time. I believe Kerala Kings would try and reach this target within this over. It's 91 for 1, chasing 98. 7 more runs required, or just 17 balls now. Owen Morgan batting beautifully on 53, faced 30 balls so far. And things have gone really well. Right, so sorry for that. I'm back again. And 7 runs required of 16 balls here for Kerala Kings. Paul Sterling is on strike. Zahoor running in, this time is full ball on leg side, nudged towards the long leg region. The batsman had enough time to steal 2 more runs, so the score ticking now and getting closer to the target. 93 for 1. This is the 8th over. 5 more runs to get of 15 balls. This tournament has been really interesting, and things will just get better because right after this game there's the second semi-final. It was a short ball this time around. Quick single, right, but it was a direct hit, and the umpire has referred it towards the third umpire. Let's see how it goes. And it's a very tight call, but the batsman has lost his bat in the struggle, and we just have to see that he. Right, so the batsman will be given out because he lost control of his bat. So very unlucky for Paul Sterling that he has to go just inches before victory. But this wicket does not bring any chance for Maratha Arabians because there's 5 runs required of 14 balls with 8 wickets remaining. Paul Sterling goes for 17 runs of 12 balls, but the damage has been done. Owen Morgan, he was just extraordinary today, scoring a half century, and especially in a pressure game, he started off very well, and the game was over in the initial 2 overs where Kerala Kings scored 40 runs in the first 2 overs, chasing 98, so half of the score almost was chased down in the initial 2 overs of a 10-over game. So the pressure was all mounted back on the Maratha Arabians, and since then they weren't able to recover from the brutal hitting by Owen Morgan initially. So 5 more runs required of 14 balls, so that means that Kerala Kings will be the first team reaching the finals. Right after this, Punjabi Legends will be playing against Pakhtuns, the most awaited game of this tournament, I believe, because both teams have a lot of Pakistani feel in their squads. So another dot ball, Owen Morgan is on strike, 93 for 2 Kerala Kings. And 5 runs required of 13 balls. Kerala Kings are just a strike away right now from victory. So Owen Morgan must be looking to hit a 6 right now and end this game right here, right now. So 5 runs of 13 balls, Owen Morgan on strike, last ball of the 8th over. This was a short ball, edges the ball, and it's an easy catch for the fielder at point. Owen Morgan goes as well, but it's a little too late to get these wickets because 5 runs are required, 2 overs still remaining, 12 balls, 5 runs. And let's see what happens, because it's just a matter of time and that Kerala Kings will chase down this target. The no ball is being checked, and the foot is inside the line clearly, checking the height, but I think the height is also okay. So Owen Morgan will leave the field now. He batted beautifully for his 53, scored 53 of 32 balls in the semi-final, chasing a 98. He scored majority of the runs. A beautiful innings by Owen Morgan, taking all the pressure off his teammates. So just 5 runs required of 12 balls, and from here on I think it's pretty easy, just a hit away right now, Kerala Kings against Maratha Arabians in this first semi-final. And Kerala Kings will be the first team to reach the final of this inaugural T10 league. There were 6 teams in this tournament, which included Team Sri Lanka, Bengal Tigers, Kerala Kings, Maratha Arabians, Punjabi Legends, and the Pakhtuns. The 2 teams knocked out of this tournament were the first 2 teams, that was Team Sri Lanka and Bengal Tigers, who played for the 5th spot yesterday, and Bengal Tigers won that game and got the 5th spot. Team Sri Lanka were unable to win either game throughout this tournament, and now this is the first semi-final where 5 runs are required. Karen Pollard is the new batsman who's on the crease, and he loves finishing games with 6s, so let's see whether he'll be able to hit a 6 and end this game today right now or not. So this time Zahu running. This Mohammad Sami is the bowler, and it's a dot ball. So now 5 runs required of 11 balls. So can we have a match out of this? That is the big question. Well, I have my doubts. I believe this match will get over within this over. Nicholas Puran is on strike, and he has his fellow countryman Karan Pollard with him on the crease. It's 93 for 3 right now, Kerala Kings. This is the 9th over. Mohammad Sami running in, outside off stump, ball nudged towards the third man region for another single. So that moves the scoreboard to 94 now. 94 for 3 Kerala Kings. 4 runs required of 10 balls. And now they're just a boundary away from victory. Karan Pollard is on strike. And I have my fingers crossed that he'll be hitting a boundary on this delivery, this very delivery. Because Pollard is famous for his big hitting, his clean hitting. Mohammad Sami is the bowler. 10 balls are remaining, 4 runs required for Kerala Kings. It was a full ball and Pollard defended the ball. It's a dot ball. Now 9 runs required of 4 deliveries. This is the first semi-final. $94 for 3 right now, the Kerala Kings. Chasing 98, they just require 4 more runs of 9 balls. So this time Pollard tries to make room, hit the ball, is flying in the air, and he's gone. So there's a line of wickets right now. They've lost 3 wickets in the space of 1 over, Kerala Kings, whereas they were 93 for 1, they're 94 for 4, but it's a little too late. But more importantly, only 1 run has came so far of 4 deliveries of this over, and 4 runs are required of 8 deliveries. Karan Pollard seems disappointed. He did not trouble any scorers. He's gone for duck of 2 deliveries, just faced 2 deliveries, and now 4 runs still remaining of 8 deliveries. So can we get a match out of this? Well, I still have my doubts. I still have my fingers crossed because there's just a boundary away from victory. So I doubt that Maratha Arabians can make a comeback out of this situation. But they have given up. They haven't given up without a fight. Initially, when they were batting, they were 31 for 6. And in the end they scored 66 runs of the last 5 overs, managed to score 97. 98 is the target, where now Shakib Al Hasan is on the crease. Maratha were a balanced team but were unable to perform in this one. This time a bit of confusion, direct hit, and we might have another wicket over here. What are you doing, Kerala Kings? They are in a spot of bother. They were 91 for 93 for 1, and now they're 94 for 4. Possibly there's another wicket here, a direct hit, but the batsman seems that he's made it inside the crease comfortably. Shakib was the batsman, and we just have to wait for the decision of the third umpire, which I believe would be given as not out. Because according to a new ICC rules, if the bat is grounded once, and then even if it is not grounded due to the balance thing, the batsman will be given not out. But here I wonder what the umpire is looking for, or does the ICC new rules apply to this T10 league or not? That is the big question. So we have to wait for the third umpire's decision here. There's a very clear view that Shakib grounded his bat behind the popping crease before the ball was hit, strike the stumps. But when the ball struck the stumps, his bat was in the air. So we just have to check whether he made it or not. It's a close call, and his bat is in the air when the ball dislaunches the bails of the wicket. So just we have to wait and see what the third umpire's decision will be. And this is the moment we're waiting for, and the decision is out. So another wicket down for Kerala Kings. Maratha Arabians are making a match out of nothing here. It was 93 for 1 and now they're 94 for 5. The last 4 wickets have gone down for just 1 run, and now only 4 runs are required, but where it was 5 runs were required of quite a lot of deliveries, but now 4 runs are remaining of 7 balls. So if they can get another wicket on this one, 4 runs of the last over and a few dot balls, and the game gets interesting again. But the party will be over if Kerala Kings are able to hit a boundary here, because they're only 4 runs away from victory. But what a fight back from Maratha Arabians. They've made a match out of nothing, totally nothing here. So the last 12 balls, there have been 4 wickets and just 5 runs for the Kerala Kings. They've made a mess out of the great start they took, but let's see how they finish the game. I still have my money on Kerala Kings, because it would be just one of the most unbelievable victories if Maratha Arabians win the game from here on. So let's see how it goes. Nicholas Pooran is on strike. Rohan Mustafa is the new man who's joined Nicholas Pooran right now. He's also an experienced player, but it's all pressure. It's the first semi-final, 4 runs required, 7 balls remaining. Nicholas Pooran is on strike. So let's see how it goes. Still 7 balls remaining, 4 runs to get to win the first semi-final. Pooran on strike. He's just watching wickets go down and down from the other end. Let's see, Sami running in, this time with a short ball and more importantly a dot ball. What an over by Mohammad Sami, giving away just a single run of this over, and plenty of wickets in this over as well. So it's 94 for 5 now, the Kerala Kings against Maratha Arabians in this first semi-final, where now the bottom line is that only 4 runs required, 6 balls remaining. There were 5 runs required of 2 overs with 8 wickets remaining, but now there's only 5 wickets left now. So Kerala Kings have really made a mess out of this game. And if somehow Maratha Arabians are able to win this game, I think this will be one of the most extraordinary victories ever. So fingers crossed. I'm really looking forward for this last over. Let's see how it goes. So the crowd is enjoying it. The next match is between Pakhtun and Punjabi Legends. So the teams are here in the ground. The owner seems quite interested in this game. So 6 balls remaining, 4 runs to get. Let's see who will be bowling the last over for Maratha Arabians. And the last over will be bowled by a spinner, Rolf de van de Merwe. And he's played for Netherlands, he's played for South Africa. There's plenty of discussion going around. Dwayne Bravo and Imad Wasim are next to Van de Merwe, telling him where to ball, the field, confusion between the field placing. 4 runs to get, 6 balls remaining. This is the first semi-final, and the match is played between Maratha Arabians and Kerala Kings. And what a turnaround we've seen so far, where they required 5 runs of 12 deliveries. They required 9 runs of 20 deliveries, and it came down to the last over where they required 4 runs of 6 balls. And they've got 2 new men at the crease. It's the semi-finals, so the pressure is there. Rohan Mustafa is on strike, and very crucial first few balls coming up of this over. Van de Merwe, left arm, and edges the ball for 4. So here it is. As I said, that it's a matter of 1 delivery, 1 hit. In the end, the Kerala Kings won the game by 5 wickets. Congratulations to Kerala Kings for making it to the finals of the inaugural T10 league. And this is it from the middle so far. Maratha Arabians have been knocked out of this game. Kerala Kings reaches the final, now waiting for their opponent. The next match will be played between the Pakhtuns and Punjabi Legend. Let's see what happens in that game. For now, this is Umer Khan signing off. I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel, and if you have any queries or any requests for any videos regarding sports or this league, you can always request me for that. And you can just search Google for Rj Umer Khan, Rj Umer Khan. That is my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my Facebook ID. You can search me there, and feedback will be much appreciated. Thank you all, and once again congratulations Kerala Kings for reaching the finals. We'll be coming back again with the second semi-final played between Pakhtuns and the Punjabi Legends. Till then, stay tuned.